by asking y'all a question. Is this or is this not college football? No answer. It is. Okay. All right. Are you guys having fun in college football?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. It's been a great week, okay, because college football is around. We have the opportunity to go out here and play at our best once again. So when you have that opportunity, you got to take full advantage of it. At times, there are those who don't have that opportunity. So again, it can be taken away at any moment. So that to us is the most exciting part about this week, is why it's been a great week.
With Kendrick and Kobe being out, obviously you're in a situation where you got to play maybe the fifth guy, the sixth guy, a little bit more. How's the depth looked?
The depth has looked great. We expect whoever's in the game to go out there and perform at the highest level that they're possible. Okay, Coach always talks about first be your best, then you'll be first. Okay, so there ain't no depth chart issues. I mean, it's be your best, and when you're out there and you're at your best, I know what your best is and what you're capable of, and they know. So we expect them to be at their best.
That message you just gave us, is that what you're giving your players too this week?
In regards to?
Well, just how you started this about being college football and being excited about it. Is that what you're telling the players?
Well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you get to play in a great environment up in Knoxville and against a great opponent. So where else would you want to be? I don't understand people that don't want to play great opponents every single week. I mean, that's what this is all about. That's what gets your heart rate up. That's where you're most alive, when you play against great opponents each and every week. And we have a great one this week. So this is what you come to Alabama for. You don't come to Alabama to play some of the teams that are not ranked high. I mean, you come to play against in these great games and put your ability on display against another great team with great ability as well. So this is what it's all about. So I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Have you noticed teams maybe trying to shade towards or cover extra on Ryan and put extra attention on him? And how have you guys kind of maybe adapted to that?
No, I haven't noticed that to this point. It's just been status quo on what we've seen on film. That's what we've traditionally gotten. So it's about us just executing our plays one play at a time. We have ways to move them around and things of that nature to try to eliminate some of those things and whatnot if that were to be the case. But at this point, no, I haven't seen that, nor would I expect to see that, just because, true freshman, he can't be that smart. I mean, he can't know everything. So at some point you hit a wall as a freshman, and some of that production tends to go down. So I wouldn't double him. But honestly, over the course of this year so far, I think he's had 2 missed assignments over the course of the year. And I mean, and to be quite honest about it, they weren't assignments that were actually going to negatively affect the play. So, but beyond that, just making sure that he's getting in and out of his breaks efficiently, making sure that he's hustling on the backside of plays. I talk a lot about ball me man. At the end of the play, I want to make sure there's the ball carrier, there's me, and then there's the man I'm blocking. So I want to be ball me man frequently throughout every single play. But we're working on small detail things just to help him get out of his breaks so he can be flatter on some breaks and so on and so forth.
When you look at Tennessee's
we're asking the same question. It looks like Tennessee secondary, just the top 20 defense and pass defense. But what have you seen from them?
I had some games where we played against the corner at a previous place that I was at, one of the corners, and then I see that they're very physical at the line of scrimmage, especially their corners, okay? I see that their safeties are guys that will come downhill and they'll hit you. I see that they do a variety of things in their coverage, okay? They're going to roll and play cover 2 to the field and cloud the field and so on and so forth. They're going to play some 3 boundary where they're going to bring the safety down into the boundary and so on and so forth. So these guys do a lot of different things, and we just got to be prepared to be able to recognize what they're doing at a very high level.
How does the crowd noise affect communication with receivers on the outside?
I mean, the crowd noise to me is the same thing as if it was raining or thunderstorming out there. Okay, it should have 0 effect on you. The defense has to adjust to the crowd noise, just like we have to adjust to the crowd noise. So we got to do our job the way that we're supposed to do it, regardless of the environment. The environment should not affect us as an offense, and if it does, then we're not clearly focused on doing our job.
And just to follow up on that, there was a penalty last week with Jeremy being called for being covered up. Is it fair to pin that on him, or is that more of a communication issue with other guys?
That's completely on me. I got to do a better job of just communicating to those guys where I want them to be at on any particular play, and making sure that we are aligned exactly how we want them aligned.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.